Okay, so I'm very troubled by the way that we've seen this rise of world leaders who are intent on manipulating the populace, the people, who will do whatever it takes to remain in power and in control. And my constant question is, what can we do to oppose that when they have all these instruments of surveillance and power over us, and we have seemingly so little to protect us from falling into the traps that they set for us?
Do you mean by the way all the countries?
Well, I think it has
specifically.
Well, I mean, I certainly I've experienced it in the United States in a way that I never have before. That is, there is still some freedom of speech, but it is not the complete freedom of speech there used to be. There is a sense that we have to be very wary of what we say and of upsetting the people in the hierarchy who will let us go on with the illusion of freedom until we do something that crosses a line that they have, and then we become an enemy. And as much as I believe in the spiritual and in the pursuit of wisdom, I also feel the powerlessness that comes with such a pursuit within the context of a country or a world where the power resides with very few, and we are vulnerable to whatever they decide to do to us.
So quite a lot.
I know.
Everything
true.
is there. I'll try to finish this because there is a lot of history behind it. Yeah, and we cannot ignore history and then straight away go to the next point. The way United States is unfolding at this moment, if you're talking about,
Yes.
it has always been like that, Steve, that even in every civilization we had leaders who lost the way and who made their country lost the way. It affects leaders, they affect on the country for certain time period, and sadly, this is the irony that people who are not in power, they have to suffer because they cannot do anything, they are helpless.
Yes.
But what does that mean? What does it say? That we need to put it again in order. Life is losing its order. Life is getting lost. If we do not understand the meaning of life or nature and what is actually what we are about, why we are here about, then of course we will see these questions from very superficial layers that we are powerless. I do not think in that way. In my capacity, I may be not a president, I may be not a very powerful person, but some way I am unique, and so you are. And You have the right, you said you are a writer,
Yes.
right? You create plays. We all have allowed unique power. But we are in fear because of surveillance. I do not mean in this sense that we protest and the things happened recently in another country, that we burn the parliament or we burn people or do something like that. That is again, we are losing it. But even in other civilizations, we have seen there has been always such kind of chaotic forces for certain period. Even if we talk about Hitler, right? And Jews suffered.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So same with even in India or any other country, we all have had history and historical powerful figures who were somewhere neurotic,
Right.
sociopaths, narcissistic mindset. These are the mindset. This is again coming from nature, because nature. For that, you need to understand that nature does not have anything on the moral ground. We why we misunderstand life, because we think God understands or consciousness understands that moral is what and non-moral is what. No, I don't think so. It is the way. It can just come up with thoughts, it can express itself. And when you talk about the will, if we have, if we have free will to do something, we do not have free will, but we have the power to supervise. Today I serve you one side, one glass of water, and one side, one cup of tea. This is coming from nature, from what we have learned over the years, but it is up to you which one you will choose.
Sure.
Yeah. Now, what we see, even in our country, we are, it's all everywhere, mostly in United States, Israel, everywhere, that we are finishing the democracy by taking sides. We need to understand that we thinking this, that we do not have will and our participation does not matter. We are just negating it. We should not do it in that way. We rather participate in policy making. Our ancestors have given their lives for it. So now we are living this sorted, so peacefully. No? Because when you say, Steve, this, that you have never seen United States unfolding in this way.
I haven't.
Yeah, maybe you have missed the earlier, in earlier civilizations, what all happened.
Sure.
Every civilization, we have had some forces who have turned the upside down. And that is how, again, we are in the verge at this moment where the historical moments will take place. In next 5 to 10 years, the things unfolding, there is a lot more coming. You can say, in a way, for sure, paradise is not coming. You know what I mean.
I'm afraid I do.
Hell is coming. And so we definitely need to revive our understanding of life. Because if we allow certain leaders, then what are we going to say to our youth, our coming generation?
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah. If we allow such kind of, earlier we were all saying we are not advanced, soon we will be very advanced. Right? Okay, now we are very advanced and I want technology to come. But where are we advanced? We are repeating, we are advanced technologically, but brain-wise, by mentality, we are same. Now on devices, we are watching people begging for food.
Right.
That's very sad.
Yes.
Now the economy is based on weapon.
Exactly.
The economy is based on pharma,
Mm-hmm.
and that's very sad.
It's a terrible cycle. Yes.
Yeah, it's a terrible cycle. We, if we lose this essence of life, the meanings, they matter a lot. Means this society in next coming 10, 13 years, what I see, there would be a huge dystopia unfolding. It would be a huge chaos.
That's what you see will happen, or that's what you see can happen?
I feel that we are losing the control. First
Right.
of all, we have lost touch with the nature.
Right.
What I mean, we have stopped inquiring.
Mm-hmm.
And there is as you mentioned earlier, we have certain mindset already that nothing matters. So with that mindset, already the capitalist glasses, the glasses of the capitalist, seeing everything, you are just making a propaganda out of it.
Right.
In cashing everything.
Exactly.
So I see that mindset is everywhere, even in our families.
Mm-hmm.
It cannot be possible that what our leaders are preaching, that is only life. This hate, it's a kind of cynicism.
Very much.
It's
Completely.
and look at the irony, we're watching it on our devices.
Absolutely. I think that changed everything.
The genocide, and then we call that we have advanced. Earlier there were no devices, so we were not getting to know. Now
Right.
we are watching on
Yes.
devices that children are asking for food, and this is not natural calamity. We must remember this. This is man-made. This is a man-made chaos.
Absolutely.
And we are funding it, right?
Yes.
And then we tell India that we fund by buying Russian oil, which is not, I won't say, I would not support that statement, because the United States have been the Department of War.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope I'm not disrespecting your country.
Not at all. That's where the
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
That's where the money comes from.
I have a lot of American friends, and I have people in my life who are actually Americans. And I'm very sure your leader is not the entire America.
Very much not.
So
Yes.
same with us. They represent a certain time period,
Right.
but they do not represent the entire value of America. Same with us or Israel or any country.
That's true. But he's obscuring the history of America so that he can justify his own ends, his own very materialistic goals, and to achieve power over the country, he has just decimated the Constitution and the sense of order that existed previously. So he has brought a chaos with him. And it has enriched those who already had a lot of money, and it has made those who didn't a lot poorer. And it has simply changed the very meaning of what America stands for.
You remember Hitler, right?
Yes, I
So
still.
he had lost his path. He started with something else, and nature is always like that. It takes you up and then it takes you down.
Well,
Right?
yes, yes.
So I feel because of the leaders, sometimes countries can fall on face. We all have seen that, and we all are witnessing that how it's not only in United States, anywhere you go at this moment, especially even in our country, what is happening at this moment, lot of things have lost its way.
Yeah.
Yeah. People can be in fear to talk about it.
Definitely.
Yeah, but I do not fear to talk about it, because as long as if you're having for this little life, if you think that you'll live forever, I'm not going to live forever.
I'm certainly not
and
going to live
so
forever.
there is nothing to fear about it. We have a very little time period allotted. In
Right.
that you have to do your work.
Yes.
Yeah. So I feel people should talk about it and discuss about it in a very wealthier way, in a healthier way, without disturbing the society, without disturbing the law, what I mean. And we should keep on doing get togethers, stay together as a community, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is how even the yesteryears things had happened. Community matters.
It does.
Yeah. Not in a racist way.
Right.
Not in a racist way. We all are, in the deeper sense, we all are one together. Yeah.
Well, I think in the deepest way we are, but I think that in the momentary way of day-to-day life that has gotten obscured and lost in a way that I've never seen before. I mean, I think it's absent from, and I think I think there are several reasons for it, but I think, cell phones are a wonderful source of communication between people, but they also isolate people from each other. And I think that, in my observation, is that it's done a lot to make people feel like they don't belong to a community, or like the community is only a cyber community, but not an emotional community.
So true.
Yeah.
And we have allowed it to happen
Yes.
for our convenience, right?
Right.
We lost that cyber community is different, the meaning of cyber community, and the real community is different.
Right.
So now we have more friends on the internet than in the real life.
Way more. Yes. Way more.
I think let's wrap it up.
Yes. Just wanted to thank Harima for the opportunity to have this conversation. It's really been a delight to me to meet you and to be able to hear your ideas and to share mine with you.
Wow. Pleasure.
Absolutely.
Pleasure.
Absolutely.
Namaskar.
And I wanted to let everyone know where I can be found on the big World Wide Web. I have a website that is www.stephenfife.com. That's STEPHENFIFE.com. There is a way to communicate with me on that, to leave an email. And I'm also on Facebook as Steve Fife. That's F-I-F-E. And I am on Instagram as steve.fife.94. So I look forward to hearing from anyone who would like to be in touch with me. And again, this is a great privilege, and I'm so glad that you allowed me to be part of this conversation.